Hey guys! Wow. You can tell that my cold is still kicking me in the butt. Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another Saturday live stream with Snaggle as we venture forth and try to get rid of the doldrums of the night. I do believe I've got a boss battle coming up. Not a boss battle. I'm so delusional. There is, as you can see, possibly maybe there, a village or a town. We're going to head over there. I think I need to do that. I think. We'll double check. What are we at? I got lots of bottles, so I don't really need to go there unless I want to go to an inn and reset the day, which could be a good thing. Hello, Mutant Gaming and Christian Ramirez. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Early times. Early times as always. Always nice having you guys around. Oh, man. So, yeah. The cold is still kicking my butt. I did get in some recording yesterday for the Drunk Gaming folks. We did a little bit. And it was just, I just couldn't do it anymore. My head was throbbing by like about 20 minutes in, and I maintained it for an hour and a half. I think I was able to do it before I finally gave up and said, nope, can't do anymore. Is this wolf going to follow us? Is it playing wolf? Or did it go possum? And am I killing it? I'm angering the wolf. No. He's impervious to it in the water. Hello, Dark Orb. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so today, if you guys are new to the whole Saturday shenanigans and my recent changes on Saturdays, my normal schedule for doing videos is 2, 5, and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Time. Whatever the Eastern Time Zone is now depends on the stupid time zone things, the daylight saving stuff. I'm in the Eastern Time Zone, the U.S., Eastern U.S. So I do 2, 5, and 7. So during Saturdays, instead of hosting videos, I stream at those times, or to the best of my abilities. Still planning on it today. We will see. If it falls apart, well, then, you know, that's okay. At least I got the Cube World up, which is the one that most people are, you know, more interested in than anything else anyway. It seems to be the mainstay of my channel. Even though I love playing all the video games, this is the one that tends to draw the people to it, which is fine. I mean, it's, you know, my own fault. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, I did maintain Cube World for it on a daily basis, so, and I still enjoy playing it. So, I mean, it's not, I'm not critiquing or downplaying the fact that people are here. I'm just happy that people are here. It doesn't matter to me what game they come out for. Well, hello, Rock. Nice to see you. Just nice having people in and around and popping in the chat. Okay, Mutant Gaming, what is the game you want me to play? And if I have it, I will play it. I did grab one for stream for later. It's a free-to-play game, or it's pay what you want. Seeing a lot of people goofing off with it, and it looks kind of interesting, so we'll see it. And I figured doing it in a live stream would be best. And it's called Raft. Kind of looks like a cross between Stranded Deep and, I don't know, Stranded Deep, or a different version of Stranded Deep. Oh, Mutant Gaming, don't ask me to play Trove. Nope. I did a full series on Trove for, I would say I did it for like 7 months. And when they changed their format to pay to play, I quit the game. And that's nothing against the actual game itself. It's against NCSoft, the people behind the game. Similar to Creativerse, as soon as they changed their model to pay-to-play type of thing, I stopped supporting that game. It's a conscious decision of mine to not support that kind of game. Yeah, I like the look of Raft. I've seen lots of good things about it. I've heard people say it looks it's a lot of fun. So I thought, why not do it on a live stream? Because it'd be fun. Cool. Dark Orb, thank you. And Christian Ramirez, thank you for saying that it should be fun. That's when I'm planning at 5 o'clock, which is going to be a couple hours or an hour after I'm done this one, depending on how long this stream goes. The Cube World streams usually tend to go minimum of an hour, usually an hour and a half. So sometimes 2, which is those are tough. And when I do like streams like this, like all day type streams, I try to why am I not hitting anybody? What is your deal? Take one of those. Yeah, you don't like when I do that to you, do you, ogre? Oh, dear God. Stay. Thank you. I'll take your coinage. Where are we at? Man, we are just so slow. It's gonna be 3 AM before I know. Gaming, yeah, maybe on Xbox they did it differently, but on the PC, it's not that you have to pay to play it. To unlock everything, you have to pay money, and they nickel and dime you to death. I don't like microtransactions in any game. I think that's a failing on the industry. You know, I'm going to get into a tiny rant, and I will. Yeah. What Xbox is it on? Is it on Xbox 360 or One gaming? I haven't checked it either way because again, I don't play the game. But my little take on microtransactions and this whole thing, I think it's a horrible trend in the industry currently. I think it's how do I put this without sounding like a complete ass? I'm going to sound like it anyway. Right now, the main, like the AAA titles, they are filling themselves full of microtransactions on all of their games, and they do season passes, and they have all this other stuff to. They charge you $60 for a game, and they keep on asking for more money, and that annoys me to no end. So I'm the guy that waits a year and a half to get one of those games, so that I can buy the Game of the Year edition with all the stuff added in, and I pay like $25-30, and I'm good. I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to buying my games. Unless it's something that I truly want to play. But if I get into a game and then they start saying, you know, this is how the game is, and then all of a sudden they say, oh, by the way, if you want this, then you're going to have to pay this. If you want this, you're going to have to pay that. Like Capcom did that with one of the Resident Evil games. Like that stupid, I don't even know what it was called. It hit my radar for all of 3 seconds before I decided I wasn't even going to try it. Where you're actually the Raccoon City guys, and it was just like everything you had to pay for in that game. And I'm like, no, this is junk. So yeah, I don't support any game industry or any of the gaming titles on my channel that do that kind of crap in order to make you play. Like Trove, when it first came out, I thought it was a great idea. I liked the grind on it. Armor and I were talking about throwing in like $5-10 just to support the developers, and then all of a sudden it was, oh, here, if you want to do this, you're going to have to pay this. If you want this, you're going to have to pay this. And it started lightly, and then it just became full-fledged, and I was like, no, I won't do that. So yeah, any game that takes on that format won't be supported by me on my channel, and that's just a that's, you know what they say, you affect change with your wallet, you know, but if you spend your money on it, you can affect the change. I don't go to certain restaurants or certain chains or certain places because of the fact that I don't agree with their policies. And I do the same thing when it comes to my dollars on YouTube. You know, what I do here is advertising, in essence, for the companies that I play the games on. And if I don't believe in their practices, then I won't play the games. Simple. Christian Ramirez is asking a question here. He says, hey, Rivet, I noticed that when you die sometimes and there is loot close to you, you just respawn. But if it's close and you can loot it when they're dead before respawning, you can. Here, I'll get you. Let me see. I'll probably do that here. See if I can kill one of these witches real quick. Or the witch. Yeah, if I am standing next to a... if I'm in a blah, 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 blah. If I'm in an area and I've killed a bunch of bosses and I get killed myself and there's a bunch of loot there before I respawn, I can grab it while I'm still dead there before I hit the R. But, alright. I don't do that because of the fact that I don't play the game for the loot, so it really doesn't matter to me. Most of the time it's just coins, and a lot of times like I'll gather up all the stuff and I'll look at it like, you know, I don't know, a week later, like with this character, so it's like, eh. George McCullough, thank you very much. Says I deserve more viewers. I appreciate that. I would love to have more viewers. It's great. I love doing this. I love, but again, I mean, I've increased by almost 1,000 subscribers in the last year, so I'm okay with that. It's for me, that's decent growth. I would love to see more, of course, but that's okay. I don't do this other than organically. So that means that my way of doing YouTube is that I play the games, post videos, do a little bit of social media stuff, but let people find me. And it's done through word of mouth or whatever. Then that's for me is the best way, because that way I'm getting my viewers. They're looking for either the content I have or something about me, or they happen to randomly come around, see what I do, and then they stick it out, and that's cool. Okay, Green, you're asking which COD is the most interesting? None of them, to be honest. Call of Duty is a franchise that I play single player. It's just, you gotta understand, too, like, when I first started playing video games, well, when I first started playing video games, this didn't exist. It was Pong. It was literally in 1976, 77, I think, when my dad brought one home, and we plugged it into the TV. And all we did was two rectangles and a square that we bounced around, and that was it. And I tell you, that was amazing to have at the time. But when I first got into doing a lot of like real PC gaming and stuff, when it became more and more prevalent, first-person shooters was the direction I went. And I played the original Call of Duty, Unreal Tournament, Quake, Doom, all those kind of games. And they were fun, but with the consoles coming out and those becoming more and more mainstream, main market, the unfortunate side effect of online gaming is that the dregs of humanity have focused themselves onto a lot of this. And instead of being about the skill and the playing and being good, it's about hacking, it's about shit-talking people, and it's just not stuff I personally agree with. It's not a competition at that stage. It's just it's writing your name in the snow with your piss. In all honesty, it's pointless, you know. So again, games that I play on my own single-player stuff, I have all the Call of Duties, except for the most current one. And I have most of them in my Steam library. I have a couple still on hard copy, but I just don't play them on my channel. And I play them on my own, and that's it. Hope that explains it. Mutant gaming, yeah, racing games are fun too. They're fun. I like them. I mean, I've got that Trackmania. I've got a bunch of racing games, to be honest. Some are silly. I've always liked the Need for Speed. I've liked the kind of arcadey style racers. They kind of suit my needs. But Trackmania does the same thing. A little bit more silly for me. You can like drive up on the side of things. I think that's freaking cool as hell. But yeah, for me that's cool. About lore? Dude. Green Coma, I have no idea what you're talking about. You asked me about COD. I think. Let me double check it. Again, your broken English just becomes issues at times, and so does your tone. Oh, what God? If you're asking God, I saw COD. I thought you were being corrected, or I thought you corrected it. What's TES gods? You know what? Dude, chill out. You come to my stream all the time, and you ask about religion and politics all the time, and I told you many times that I don't have any place for that in my chat, or in my channel at all. If you don't like it, oh, test.